I am struggling at about the same. Okay, here we go. Nothing makes me happier than a fucking crybaby baddie Terran. I've been losing to Terrans all day long, and I finally pull a win out of my ass, and what do I get? I get Zerg takes absolutely no fucking skill. Okay. BONERGEIST. BONERGEIST. BONERGEIST? Is that what that is? Fucking BONERGEIST? Fucking scrub-ass Terran of the Year. Zerg takes absolutely no skill, says BONERGEIST. Fucking BONERGEIST. Alright, BONERGEIST. Let's see just how much skill it takes to be an awesome Terran champion, like yourself. Alright, BONERGEIST. In true crybaby Terran form, starts off with a 2-Rax. 2-Rax. 2-Rax is the hardest build for Terrans to do, in case you guys watching didn't know. It requires excessive amounts of skill, and actually, when you cry, it becomes more effective. So right now I am just imagining the tears welling up in BONERGEIST's eyes as he comes with his 3 SCVs, 4 Marines, and starts making fucking bunkers everywhere. This is hands down the hardest way to play Terran in the fucking world. Marines rallied across the map, and bunkers going up every time you have 100 minerals. BONERGEIST, you are a true fucking Terran hero. So here we go with some Lings, just trying to fucking intercept some of these scrub-ass, retarded Marines. Rallied up the map, just trying to be annoying. Oh, what do we see? Oh, he's been able to expand in the face of this. Let's pause for a second. Why is it that every fucking Terran that cries to me loves this, has this fucking primordial fascination with making a million orbital commands? I don't fucking get it. It's like I'm gonna make nothing but command centers and then complain when I lose. So BONERGEIST, putting up his 3rd command center right now on 2 bases, has 19 SCVs to my 22 drones, and also has I don't know, 10 or so Marines outside of my natural with bunkers and SCVs, and he's just being a true Terran champion. So BONERGEIST, what comes next? Mules, lots of mineral income to fuel this mass expansion. Bunkers being loaded and unloaded outside of my out of my natural, killing a queen. This is truly high-level play that we're seeing from BONERGEIST. Oh, and there we see the old Marine run by. BONERGEIST. Picking off an Overlord. What else are you going to get, BONERGEIST? Trying to get some drones, maybe. I'll pop a few roaches. And BONERGEIST, you ran past my fucking spines, and you killed 1 Overlord and 1 drone, and that is all. You fucking fail-ass scrub. You should start crying now, and it'll make your 2-Rax more effective. Alright, back on BONERGEIST's side of the map, a 4th command center, because that's what good Terrans do. They build command centers every fucking where. And don't forget bunkers, because bunkers are free. So 4 command centers, 4 bunkers. I'm just waiting for the 4 Raxes, 4 mules. Everything in increments of 4 here, 4 gas. BONERGEIST showing us how it's done. On the Zerg side of the map, we're just droning. Notice how Terran's economy fucking rapes mine, because mules are balanced, and it's going to stay this way for the entirety of the game. So BONERGEIST, what are you doing? Going mech, gonna make the factory transition. 3 facts going down to, and you're going to support that with your 4 command centers on 2 bases. As we know, because you guys just watched the game, fucking BONERGEIST is going to start massing tanks and Thors and Marines. Tank, Thor, Marine with a few Hellions sprinkled in is what the plan is going to be. So we'll see how well BONERGEIST executes this. Overlord floats over, and we do see exactly what's going on. BONERGEIST skillfully shuts down that scout well before it can see, well, everything. couple turrets going up preemptively for the mutas. Let's just pause and talk about the mutas that are coming. The mutas that are coming. The mutas that are... There are no mutas coming, BONERGEIST. BONERGEIST, why are you making turrets, BONERGEIST? You've got fucking 4 orbitals and infinity scans. Surely you know that there are no mutas coming, BONERGEIST. Alas. I don't think so. Okay. Carry on. Tanks, Hellions, command centers. It looks like he's got actually more SCVs than I have drones, which sort of surprises me. His economy is literally raping mine in the ass because mules are balanced. Hey, how about a 5th command center for BONERGEIST? That sounds like a good plan. On the Zerg side of things, Hydras, Roaches. The reason that we're going Hydra Roach is because we've been fucking losing everything else. And so I said, you know what, let's just play Hydra Roach, and we'll see how that goes. And BONERGEIST acknowledges this composition and goes to counter it with a Tank Marine Hellion Thor. Oops. Actually, pretty solid composition against Roach Hydra. Upgrades. Hive on the way. Still no sign of that Spire, though. BONERGEIST, what were you thinking, getting all these turrets? Alright. 5th command center about to be laid down. Turrets, bunkers, keeping with the theme of the day. BONERGEIST being amazing. And notice how good BONERGEIST is. He has not done any harassment outside of the first, couple minutes with the bunker rush. He has not done any scouting aside from his infinity scans. And his army hasn't moved out past his fucking natural, because really good players stay in one place for the entire game, turtle until maxed, and then go attack move for the win. Am I right? Am I right? That's how you do it, right? Okay. BONERGEIST, 5 command centers, but it's not important that he uses that energy. He's just going to save up to about 100 on each, because making 30 mules at a time is the way it's done. So let's pause for a second and talk about BONERGEIST's thought process here. He says, okay, I've read about this 4 orbital command build on Team Liquid, and I hear it's really good. The 4 orbital command build focuses on the fact that you can use mules to fuel your mineral economy, meaning you only have to get a few SCVs and can then use that supply difference that you create for yourself to have a much, much larger maxed army. Great. It sounds really smart. Which is exactly why BONERGEIST has made 73 fucking SCVs, completely conflicting with the strategy he's trying to enact here. BONERGEIST, you're fucking stupid. You're doing it wrong. Okay.